Startling statistics tonight about just how hard it is to get a job if you're young and a minority. The teen unemployment rate for black teens is a whopping 88%. The number for Hispanic teens, not much better. That's 85% of those looking for a job can't find one. CBS 2's Dorothy Tucker shows us this is more than just a money issue.
I came from one of the biggest street gangs on the west side of Chicago.
A public admission that David Elam was willing to share to help politicians, educators, social service workers better understand the impact when nearly 9 out of 10 black and Hispanic teens in Chicago are unemployed.
I didn't have a job. Selling drugs was my only option that I thought to provide for my child at the time.
Speaker after speaker expressed similar stories of turning to the streets, or like Malik Milan, told tales of frustration.
Everywhere I can, I fill out an application, and for about 90% of them, I get no response whatsoever, not an email, not a reply.
What does that do to you?
I mean, it kills my confidence.
If y'all can put money into building a better Wrigley Field, why y'all can't put money into building better youth?
The message was hard to ignore. The mayor called the stats
a flashing red light that we have a lot of work ahead of us to make sure that every Chicagoan can participate fully in the future that awaits the city of Chicago.
Lawmakers on hand talked about the need to push corporations to offer more jobs to black and brown youth and to provide more funding for job training programs that prepare men like Emmanuel Dameron for a full-time job.
I'll be a hard worker, and I'll be just a team player. I don't want to go back
to
jail.
According to the study, Chicago's jobless figures for black and brown teens is the worst in the nation. Alternative Schools Network, which commissioned the study, along with the Chicago Urban League, is pushing for a state task force to address the problems. And Rob is a big one.
Well, those numbers that I read were just staggering. 88% for blacks, 85% for Hispanics. Other than putting pressure on corporations and doing the job training kinds of things, I mean, are they going to be able to apply that kind of pressure to the corporations, do you think?
You know, given the economy of the state, given what's happening all over, it's going to be tough to do. It's going to be really tough to do that. But clearly, there is a connection between joblessness and crime, so something has to be done.
And it was nice to hear the candor of those young men talking about their
they were
situations.
strong. Very impressive.
Okay, thanks. Well, the spring